inviting me to a costume party this Sunday. Too bad I do not have a costume. It is Halloween week this weekend. It's Friday right now, so we have Halloween this Sunday, and I do not have a costume. I feel a little old, but you know, I'm still gonna do some fun stuff on Halloween. But back to this game. So ThisIsJimmy just has free reign to get SCVs and get, I don't know why he's not getting any SCVs. He's not even close to supply block. But there we are, 2 SCVs building up right there. I guess it was just a momentary lapse. ThisIsJimmy gonna sit back and turtle up a little bit with these bunkers going down right here. I would have liked to see these bunkers a little bit farther forward, just so they can defend anything coming back up here or anything gonna be going over here. Might be able to defend. I don't know. I'm sure these guys are pro level players, so they probably know better than I do about where to place bunkers. But TvP is coming out with a lot of units. There are people screaming outside my window. I hope everything's okay. Why is my computer lagging? There you go. If you guys can see that twin turbo mode activating, that's my computer basically throwing on its insane speed fans of death and its jets so that it can overclock itself. I'm getting a weird fuzzy noise, so I'm going to go ahead and turn that off. Doesn't seem like it's turning out well. Killing some supply, but that doesn't matter. ThisIsJimmy is not even close to supply block quite yet. Why is my headset messing up? I hope it sounds clean for you guys. A lot of banshees coming in to do some harass. That is 10 banshees. That is going to be able to do a lot of damage. Why does it keep blinking me back to that structure complete? Accidentally hitting space. Still not quite used to this keyboard. These stalkers can see up there, and they have blink. They're gonna blink up, do a little bit of damage, but not too much. ThisIsJimmy's gonna be easily able to repair that. And TvP just getting stalkers, and he has nothing else going on right now. He is getting stalkers while we see ThisIsJimmy with so much going on. Supply depots, refineries, SCVs, all this stuff building right now. And of course he's repairing these banshees too, because that is what you want to do. Oh, never mind, I guess he's not repairing them. I just lied to you guys, I'm sorry. I try not to lie, but I guess I made a mistake sometimes, it happens. Just massing up these banshees, and they're not going to be able to... I don't know if these banshees can deal with all these stalkers. It looks like TvP just has 53 probes, 1 observer, and 32 stalkers. That is so many stalkers, but there are 9 banshees on the field with cloak. Luckily, he has an observer. Gonna maybe take out that observer. Yep, looks like that observer is gone, but these stalkers are going to be able to blink out of there. Like to see him uncloak these banshees, as they do not have that much energy. No focus firing of these stalkers at all. Another side attack going on right there. But another observer out on the field. Gonna be able to spot those cloaked banshees. You really should take this cloak off, because every second uses up so much energy. Those will deplete very quickly. Stalker's moving out here to do some damage, and actually getting 2 high Templar right now. Working on the Psionic Storm, but that's quite a while from being done. I guess he's going to use it to take the feedback to do as much damage as he can to these units. That feedback is pretty cheap, if I can find it. TvP getting this sneaky expansion over here. Not even gonna try to fight for this middle expansion, because that is a bad idea. If you spawn in close positions like this, you do not want to try to take this middle, because it is not going to turn out well for you unless you have some ridiculously insane map control. Sending over a lot of probes, but that's how Protoss plays. Just a lot of probes, So they're just sitting back and macroing up right now. I'm assuming TvP is waiting for that Psionic Storm to finish, because he does not want to try to engage all these Marines and all these Banshees without that Storm. That is so many Banshees. Let's look at Psionic Storm. Oh, there's my computer lag. Let's look at feedback is 50 energy. Psionic Storm is 75. That's not too big of a difference. He can feedback once or twice with these units, and Psionic Storm once right now. So he can't do too much damage with the feedback, but not as much as I'd like to see. Getting the Kydarian Amulet, as it's so obviously known as, you see Kydarian Amulet, what do you think? Yeah, you totally think energy for what, High Templar, yeah, exactly. I don't get it, but I'm not going to question the people at Blizzard. They know how to make good games. All their games are very enjoyable. They're very fun to play. This is Jimmy moving in here, going to see if he can do some damage to these units. That goes going away before he can do anything. I was expecting the nuke. Lots of storms going down on all these units. Marauders are quite resilient to storms, but this is Jimmy has no anti-air. I would have loved to see White get some anti-air. As this is such a close battle. Scans going down and try to take out that observer, but this is Jimmy just has these close banshees sitting here. They can just sit here and shoot away at all these units without any repercussions. There is an observer being made, and there comes the observer for White Raw, but all he has left is zealots and probes, and zealots and probes cannot shoot up. Morphing in, or warping in rather, 6 stalkers up here, bringing that observer down to try to spot these units. If the stalkers blink up here, they should have blinked a little bit earlier, they might have been able to do some damage and take out these units, but looks like that is not going to happen. And they were so low too, and these banshees are not cheap. Let's see how much a banshee is. Each banshee is 150 minerals, 100 gas. That is not too cheap, not too expensive, but not cheap, definitely. Apparently White Raw just loves these gateway units. Getting a lot of High Templar, 5 High Templar out right now. 10 zealots and 6 stalkers. They're pretty even on the harvesters count. This is Jimmy up to 58 and White Raw up to 54, but White Raw does have these 3 bases and working on a 4th right now. Completely mined out in the main. Still has some gas. Almost mined out in the natural, but he's nice and saturated on his 3rd. And look at this oversaturation from This Is Jimmy. There's so many SCVs trying to mine right here. They're just like, get out of my way, get out of my way. I'm trying to mine here, I'm trying to mine. This is Jimmy, or White Raw rather, poking in, seeing if he can do any damage right now. But it looks like he is out of luck. Their macro is just so good. By this point in any game, I would be up to 5,000 minerals, 2,000 gas, and I would have no way to spend it. But these guys are down to 400 minerals. Huge battle going on right here. Hold that thought. All these zealots are going to be taken out by that concussive shell. And these High Templar are not faring any better. So much damage going down to White Raw's army. Great storm going down. Going to do a lot of damage to those. Another storm. So much damage. All the banshees died except for one. There was one lone banshee flying back as these zealots are trying to chase down these marauders, but that will never happen. That banshee getting picked off finally by that stalker, as White Raw now has quite a lead on army. Actually, they're about even in army size, but White Raw's units are just significantly more powerful than the Terran units, as that is just how it works. Oh, great storms going down. I would love to see some sentries to trap those units in there while he storms. I don't see a lot of players doing that. There has to be some reason for that. Marking away to avoid those zealots, and they're just going to destroy the zealots. Had medevac going down. Might have used a feedback on it. I didn't see. But these units are so low and so weak. They are ready to die, but they do not want to. And This Is Jimmy does not want them to either. Looks like White Raw is thinking about taking this gold, but it does not sound like a good idea for him. Even though This Is Jimmy is flying up here to get his natural, or to get this island expansion. That's not as natural. That would be really difficult to make that a natural expansion up there. White Raw just moving out, seeing if he can do any damage. Calling in 3 mules to get a lot of income over White Raw. But White Raw is just so far ahead in income because of this crazy oversaturation. Loading up these medevacs to go up and drop. Gonna drop the SCVs. How often do you see an SCV drop? Just gonna go in and drop the SCVs in the back of his base, try to do some damage with the SCVs. See if he can do anything, but no, it's not gonna happen. We have Ghost Academy up. No nukes though. How depressing. Well, he doesn't have a factory, so he can't build any more nukes. So we always love to see nukes, we casters. But all these units getting healed up, that is why Terran are so good, because they can just convert time into health for their units with the Medevacs. Big battle going on. Gonna see if he can try to end the game right here. Great EMP going down on all of Whiteraw's units, but for some reason, this is Jimmy trying to back up. Medevac's coming in to try to heal. Whiteraw's moving away, morphing that. Wait, can Archons move while they're morphing in? That's crazy. I didn't know that. Did you guys see that, or I'm just crazy? It looked like it was moving back there. I'm gonna have to go back and check that. But yeah, this is Jimmy moving out with a very big army. May or may not be able to take the game right here. I don't know. We'll see what happens. He looks like he's just setting up to take this expansion and to turtle it up just a little bit. While at the moment, Whiteraw is getting ground weapons level 3. I was going to say ground weapons level 1. It seems a little late for that. But no, ground weapons level 3. They are pretty low on the army, actually. They only are up to 2,000, about 3,000 mils apiece. Great storms going down. Oh, I love seeing those storms. They're so cool. Looking for the EMP from this ghost. Is he gonna EMP? No EMP from the ghost yet. He doesn't have enough energy. This is Jimmy just so sad, waiting for that EMP to go down. He needed that. He might have been able to take this, but it looks like Whiteraw is just gonna move in. There's the GG from This Is Jimmy. Not gonna be able to hold off anything. He had no minerals left in his expansion, nothing left in his main. All he had was this, and that was going to fall very quickly. And look at this Archon just destroying this command center, and as all these stalkers stand around and are just like, hey dude, you want to get some coffee? Alright, anyway, tune in for my next game. I'm just gonna pick a random game from round 1 against, it's going to be someone we know versus someone we don't know. So I hope you guys enjoy it. ZB StarCraft signing out.